The Florida Retail Federation is pleased to welcome Josie Correa as its Regional Membership Director for South Florida. While Josie is new to the Florida Retail Federation, she is very familiar with Miami merchants and merchants in South Florida in general from working for the Downtown Miami Partnership for more than 2 decades. Josie, thanks for coming. To start with, can you tell me a little bit about your history with the Downtown Miami Partnership and what you did in your more than 2 decades there?
I started back in 1990, so I was actually 22 and a half years with the organization, executive director for about 18 of those years. And our organization worked basically like a chamber of commerce for the downtown Miami area. So we basically helped businesses with A to Z, from issues they were having, connecting them to the right public officials to get those issues resolved, also setting up events basically to help them market their businesses and promote the businesses to the residential and to the workers that actually work in downtown Miami. We also would assist them with quality of life issues, from problems they were having on the street, whether it was homeless, whether there was a pothole, whether there was a light that wasn't working. We would intervene on their behalf with all those different public agencies to make sure that those issues got resolved in a timely manner and they could get back to doing what they do best, which is either selling clothes or running a restaurant or whatever it may be. Well, I think one of the things that makes it unique is that there are so many retail establishments, and we have a lot of strip malls, we have a lot of malls, then we have in areas like the downtown, we have more of an urban center, more of a Main Street type of approach. For instance, there's a lot of different cities within the whole Miami-Dade County area, and each one of those little cities has their own independent structure, independent, taste and flavor, and based on that, they would have either a Main Street, they would have also malls, and they would have also strip malls. So I think it's probably very similar to other areas, but we just have so much of it, and each one of them, depending on the city that they're in within the whole county area, is distinct in certain ways based on, the architecture of that area and the makeup of the demographics of the people who live in that area. My parents, came from Cuba back in 1959 after the revolution, and so I was born in Miami. I grew up in Miami. I studied for a year abroad in France at La Sorbonne to study a little bit of French, graduated from Miami-Dade College, and so my roots are there, my Cuban roots. As you know, Cubans had a big impact on the Miami community as a whole, and as a result of that, we have so many other South American and Central American people who now live in Miami and who really make up a huge part of the community. One of the things that's been the most dramatic is a lot of people don't understand that the downtown area was always a 9 to 5 area. It was never a 24/7 destination community. People did not historically live in the downtown area. About probably 15 years ago, little by little residential units, apartments were being built on the second floor of some of the residential buildings. Second floors were empty. Those were converted into apartments. And it was done with the idea of, well, people actually live in downtown, and guess what? They did. As a result of that, people like the Related Group and other big developers started building condominium buildings. And over the last, I would say about 10 years, they've built about 30,000 units in the downtown area. As a result of that, you know how they say retail follows rooftops. We've had a great opportunity of getting more retailers to open up, and retailers that are a little less geared towards tourism, which was what downtown really was for many years. So a lot of the new restaurants you're seeing, a lot of the restaurants and the businesses that are moving in are doing so because they see the opportunity to obviously be able to provide a service to the residents and make money, obviously at the same time.